I hadn't seen that before.
My
That's
big
so
question is, were you pointing at me?
This is your show. This is your house. So I'm going to let you have this one.
Stephen Curry has finally revealed the secrets behind his legendary shooting in his brand new book, Shot Ready. For years, fans, coaches, and even rival NBA players have asked the same question. How does Curry make the impossible look so easy? How does a 6'3" guard, once told he was too small and too fragile for the NBA, completely transform the way basketball is played? The answers are finally here, and some of them are surprising. Curry doesn't begin with flashy highlights or championship moments. He starts with preparation, the tiny, invisible habits nobody sees. He says greatness doesn't begin when the ball is in your hands. It begins long before. The way you position your feet before the pass, the instant decision you make before a defender even realizes what's happening, even how you breathe before rising up for a shot. He has trained his body and his mind to be ready before the world reacts. That's why the book is called Shot Ready. It's not just a basketball phrase, it's a way of living. One of the most fascinating parts of the book is his practice routine. We've all seen him casually launching threes from the tunnel or dropping half-court bombs like it's nothing. But Curry reveals those were never stunts. Every one of those drills was carefully designed to push his comfort zone. If you can consistently hit shots from 35 or even 40 feet, then the regular NBA three-point line suddenly feels like a layup. Curry wanted to rewire his brain so that pressure situations felt like second nature. That's how you turn high-stakes playoff shots into ordinary warm-ups. But Curry doesn't only talk about success. He opens up about failure, moments that could have broken him. He remembers the scouts who doubted him at Davidson, the coaches who dismissed him as undersized, and the painful ankle injuries that nearly derailed his NBA career before it even started. Instead of hiding from these memories, he explains how each one built his resilience. Being shot ready isn't only about the ball. It's about life. It's about staying calm when everyone else doubts you and taking your chance when nobody believes you can. Curry also gives credit where it's due: his family. His father, Del Curry, was an NBA sharpshooter, but Del never forced Stephen to copy him. Instead, he let him experiment, discover his rhythm, and develop that lightning-quick release that's now the most feared weapon in the league. His mom, Sonia, played an equally big role, drilling him with discipline and reminding him that his identity was never just about basketball. These family lessons shaped the Curry we see today, confident, disciplined, but also grounded. Another golden detail from Shot Ready is visualization. Curry doesn't just practice with his body, he practices with his mind. Before stepping on the court, he mentally plays the game. He imagines defenders flying at him, impossible angles, even the moments where he might miss, and how he'll recover. By the time the real game starts, he's already lived those scenarios. That's why when chaos hits and the clock is ticking, Curry looks calm. He's already seen it, already felt it, already rehearsed it. That's not luck, that's mental preparation on another level. And then there's the revolution he created, almost by accident. When Curry first started pulling up from distances no one dared to try, critics laughed. Coaches said, "That's not winning basketball." Analysts swore the Warriors could never succeed that way. Fast forward to today, and the entire NBA is built around spacing, deep shooting, and stretching the floor. Every kid in every gym now practices threes as the new standard shot. Curry admits he never set out to change basketball. He simply leaned into his strengths, but the result: he rewrote the blueprint of the modern NBA. What makes Curry stand out isn't just his shooting, it's his humility. Even now, as a four-time champion, two-time MVP, and the all-time leader in three-pointers, he still considers himself a student of the game. He watches film obsessively, studies other shooters, and experiments with new techniques. He believes mastery is a moving target. The second you think you've arrived, you've already started falling behind. That hunger to keep learning, even at the very top, is a lesson in itself. The book also reveals a softer side of Curry, his faith and his gratitude. He talks about prayer, reflection, and keeping balance off the court. Wins don't make him arrogant, and losses don't crush him, because he's built his identity on more than the scoreboard. This perspective might be the biggest key to his longevity, because mental balance fuels physical greatness. And then comes his thoughts on legacy. Curry admits he doesn't just want to be remembered as the greatest shooter of all time, though that title is already secure. What matters to him is inspiring people. He wants kids, fans, and even adults chasing their own goals to take the shot-ready mindset and apply it to life. Be ready when opportunity comes. Prepare when nobody's watching. And when the moment arrives, trust your work and take your shot. That's the message spreading like wildfire across social media right now.